Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Hello and welcome to the Sports Report. I'm Danae Marino, and today we have a special guest with Jonathan Serrano.
Thank you, Danae. I'm very happy to be here.
Today we'll be talking about all the ongoing controversial debates in the sports world. First, congratulations to the New York Knicks for being the first team in 25 years and starting the season out with 5 straight wins.
They really are doing good. Carmelo Anthony's doing great, scoring 30 points a game.
I agree, very good. However, I send my condolences to all you Laker fans with Mike D'Antoni as your new coach.
Very bad decision by Laker ownership.
I wanted the Zen back, but however...
How do you choose Mike D'Antoni over Phil Jackson? Phil Jackson got all those championships.
I don't know.
Bad decision.
Makes no sense to me. And to all you fantasy players, I hope the injuries come to an end because I know I am suffering with my entire starting team on the bench because they're hurt.
Now the bye weeks are over. Got a lot more players. Watch out for the sleepers out there.
Now, let's take a look at Clash of the Athletes. Now, there is nothing in this world more irritating than the Michael Jordan and LeBron James argument. Why do people in the right mind think that it's okay to compare LeBron to Michael?
It's not even a comparison. Michael Jordan is the best player of all time.
Completely agree. We even have Kobe over here that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rings. LeBron has 1, and all of a sudden people think that he's God.
I absolutely hate when people compare LeBron James to Michael Jordan. It's way too early in his career. Maybe someday you can make an argument for him to be close to Michael Jordan's status, but right now he is not. He was with the Cavaliers for 5 years, had the best record in the league for 5 years, made it to the championship, but could not get a ring. The only time he could get a ring is when he had to go join Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh over in Miami. Then he finally won his ring. Michael Jordan, no, he did it by himself. That's why I think Michael Jordan is a way better player.
Well, I don't think LeBron and Michael Jordan should be in the same category.
Michael Jordan is definitely a better basketball player than LeBron James.
Is Jordan that guy on my sneaker?
I don't think they should compare them yet.
Who are we talking about?
Michael Jordan is much better than LeBron James.
LeBron James compared to Michael Jordan sucks.
LeBron who? Does he have sneakers?
I think Jordan. Really don't know too much about the Brown guy.
Now, enough with that nonsense, and now we're going to take a look at From Your Seat. As much as we all love sports, we know that the world wouldn't go around without sports. But we could all agree that athletes get paid too much money. Jonathan.
Well, I have to disagree with you there a little bit, Danae, because although I don't think any athlete should be paid more than the President of the United States, I do feel that certain athletes deserve the money that they are making.
I don't know who's to say of what athletes should be getting paid more than others, but let's see what our fans have to say.
I do not think that athletes get paid too much money.
I think they should make a lot of money, but I just don't feel they should make as much money as they do.
I think they get paid a ridiculous amount of money, and it's not fair.
I believe that professional athletes should probably not get paid as much as they do, because I believe the money needs to go to me.
I don't know why I can't get paid as much money as these football players do when I sit home and do nothing too.
Yeah, most of them do, because unless they keep on playing like they're supposed to, then they should get paid.
Coming from an outstanding athlete myself, I think that you should get paid exactly what you're worth.
They get their asses kicked every day, and I'd want to get paid a lot of money if that was me.
There's police officers out there that risk their lives. How about the Marines and the
It's not fair that certain sports make more money than others, because I should make more money than all of them.
If you suck, you shouldn't play. Get paid.
Okay, so we all remember when Italy won the World Cup years ago, and everybody all of a sudden turned Italian for the week. Everyone knew everything about soccer. They were all these big soccer fans running around. and then the World Cup shuts off. It's not on anymore. And so another 4 more years, and then everyone becomes a soccer fan again.
We just have to realize here in America, soccer is not the #1 sport.
It's not, it never will be. You see, in Europe, they go crazy.
America tried to make soccer more popular here in the States by bringing over stars like David Beckham and Cristiano Ronaldo. They did well for a while, but it still can't compare to those 90,000 people in Giant Stadium.
Exactly. So, from your seat, we asked a couple fans what they thought about soccer.
Soccer sucks. Not a fan. Never will be.
I like soccer. I think soccer is,
I think soccer sucks, and it's filled with a bunch of overpaid Abercrombie models who kick a ball in a giant net who have absolutely no talent whatsoever.
It's the biggest acting sport I've ever seen. These guys get slide tackled and they lay down and scream on the top of their lungs like they just tore every ligament in their knee.
I didn't know soccer was a sport.
Most of those guys who play soccer are a bunch of bitches.
I mean, I don't really find watching soccer too fun.
I just like when they take off their shirts.
And that is all we have from your seat. Now, the other night I was watching the basketball games, and unfortunately we had Miami Heat playing. And the only thing that I could possibly think of was, what if Carmelo just knocked out LeBron in the middle of the court the way the hockey players do with one another? I would love it. Love it. But it doesn't happen.
No, not in basketball. You're not going to ever see that. The commissioner would never allow it.
Never allow it. Ron Artest looks like a huge monster year after year.
I gotta admit, I did like seeing Ron Artest punch that guy, though.
It's funny, and it just makes it more exciting. But Ron Artest has looked like a complete maniac. But then we have this guy over here looking crazy, beating up on another player, but it's okay because they only get a penalty in hockey.
Sometimes we have to realize it is a game, emotions run high, and sometimes physical violence can come in sports. So you might see a fight in basketball every once in a while. Do you remember when Ron Artest actually ran into the stands and punched one of the viewers in attendance? That was crazy.
He punched the fan. And of course, the best segment of the night is Danae's Way or No Way. Now, let's face it, when I'm on the road, I look like Jeff Gordon. I'm speeding, going 65 and 25, swerving in and out of lanes, and people are on the road driving like they have nowhere to go. But what makes Jeff Gordon any different than myself? He drives 150 miles per hour, lap per lap, hoping not to hit into a wall. But what makes him a better athlete than myself?
NASCAR is not a sport. I'm sorry to say, it's just people driving in a circle for 500 laps. How people sit in front of their televisions and watch cars drive in a circle for hours at a time is beyond me. There is no athletic ability in NASCAR whatsoever. You could take a girl, Danica Patrick for instance. She's in there in NASCAR making a lot of money simply driving a car. Not a sport.
Agreed, Jonathan.
I don't think NASCAR should be a sport.
And that's what it's very, very difficult. You have to drive a car 200 miles an hour.
I don't see where the athletic ability is in driving a car around the track.
It's more of a hobby, in my opinion.
I do think NASCAR should be considered as a sport.
If NASCAR is considered a sport, then so should shopping.
If NASCAR was a sport, I'd definitely be a star now because your boy's speeding.
You don't have to really be a physically gifted athlete to drive in a fucking car.
Not just like driving like your car down the street, making a right-hand turn on Center Street here. You're going 200 miles an hour.
Maybe an event, but definitely not a sport.
No, I know nothing about the sport.
Very boring until they start crashing and getting out of the car and beating everybody up.
I don't see what's entertaining about driving around in circles 256 times.
Well, everyone, that is all the time we have for tonight. Thank you for watching the Sports Report with Danae Marino and my special guest, Jonathan Serrano.
That's it for our show this evening, ladies and gentlemen.
See you again soon. Thank you.